What is up? We are going to do a little grind session, and we're going to be chatting with my main man, J Meyer. So let's join up on him, see what's what.
The options here.
Yo,
Hello.
what's
Wizzo.
up?
What up, Spiz?
How goes it?
Good. How are you?
Not bad. Got caught up on the gemstones, and then watched the season finale of Peacemaker.
Haven't heard of that one.
Peacemaker is the most like sleeper jam of a show. Yeah, it's John Cena from the new Suicide Squad. He plays the character Peacemaker.
Oh, okay.
And it's like
I've seen previews for that.
HBO show done by James Gunn. He's like the guy who did the most recent Suicide Squad.
Nice.
But it's just so funny. Oh, Nicholas in the house, and what is up? How you doing, my man? But yeah, it's really funny. He's got like a best friend who's essentially a serial killer, but only kills quote-unquote bad people, so he thinks he's a superhero.
Nice.
But yeah, his name is Vigilante, and he's just so funny because he's so weird. But yeah, it's on HBO. It's great.
I've been watching all the stuff you've been telling me about. Like I watched the movie Virus today.
What'd you think of that one, dude? This is 90s glory.
Yeah, I can't believe I never seen that.
Dude, right? How great are the like there's some bad CG parts because you know it's 90s CG when it pops in, but the overall what is it? Practical effects were just great in it.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I never even heard of it. It did some.
Oh man, it's so great. The like Russian space, like it's just like this. Like look at a blue ball is coming for the space station. Like what is that, Alexei? Come look through viewing window.
I watched that, and I watched the two Kingsman movies.
Oh, what'd you think of the Kingsman?
Those were good.
You really like them, or you don't? I think.
Yeah, I thought they were good.
Lightstone, what is up, my dude? Widget in the house, Gem Master. Did my tickets get submitted? Yes, they did. He just clearly has not had time to facilitate
it. My first Demonaria, nice.
Antares, good morning.
Skywise opening. Oh.
Lightstone says he just started watching the Book of Boba Fett. I think it's so I watched that whole thing, and I will say that the beginning was interesting, the middle got really dull, and then it turned into the Mandalorian Season 3 preview, and when it turned into the Mandalorian Season 3 preview, it got really good again. But there was no real... There's some stupid stuff in the Book of Boba Fett, in my opinion, but it was a good filler. It becomes more interesting, in my opinion. Yeah, exactly, Nicholas. Yeah. Nicholas posts, Book of Boba Fett gets more interesting when the Mandalorian shows up. It's like, when it turns into the Mandalorian preview.
Yeah,
it's great.
That's what I've heard.
But yeah, if you haven't watched the Mandalorian, dude, get on it.
I watched Mandalorian, yeah.
That one is.
My girlfriend never even got into Star Wars before, but she liked the Mandalorian. She got into it.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
So is that all wrapped up, the Mandalorian?
Or is it just season 2 of the Mandalorian is done, and season 3 is coming out.
Oh, I have not watched an episode yet.
I don't know if I've seen 2. Season 2's out?
Yeah. Oh my God!
Really?
Can I not get caught by you, dude?
I don't know if I've seen season 2 then of Mandalorian. Maybe.
You probably have. Like, that's when you saw Luke Skywalker at the end of it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I've been
Spiz
watching
makes
so many
maps
different
look
shows.
easy, struggling, and yeah. I will say I play lazy as hell on stream. It probably does make it all look just mindless grinding. But it's just because I
Isn't that what it
stacked
is?
my well, I mean, once you get to the point of having really good stuff, yeah. But when you're actually playing the game as it probably was entailed, where it's like you're slowly acquiring this, it's probably a lot more difficult. Yeah, Peacemaker, HBO, do it.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of ads for it. It looks good.
The intro is the weirdest, most uncomfortable thing I think I've seen in a long time. For a show that I like, where it's like the intro is just like, what? But yeah, that, and we're getting towards the end of Shameless. We're in season 9 now, and
Damn.
I hate like most of the characters now. In all honesty,
I think I left off in like 6 or something, 7 season. That's 9 already? Holy balls.
Well, no, there's 11.
11's out?
Yeah.
Yikes, I gotta catch up on that.
I don't know if you should, man. I
I
can't.
don't know if I should.
I can't stand. I mean, it's not bad. I'll say that it's not bad, but the characters I liked, I don't like anymore. And characters I didn't like, I like, and they get taken away. Like you know Mickey, like Ian's
boyfriend.
Yeah, boyfriend.
Closet boyfriend at first.
Yeah, he eventually. I don't know if you got to 6 then, because he comes out to everyone. Because Ian's like, I won't be with you unless we can be public at some point. And so he literally like comes out in the middle of the bar. And his dad tries to kill him. But
I don't know. I can't remember.
Because I feel like that was season 6, maybe.
Yeah, it might have been leading up to that point.
Yeah.
I don't think I see it.
But like Mickey becomes this like great person and this like good human being, where even though it'll be like if we have to roll on these motherfuckers, like he'll go roll on them. Like he's not like a good person, but he's not like what he was before. And then they're like, and he goes to jail. Bye. Like never see you again. Like okay, cool. Never mind. But yeah, and then all the main characters I just start to dislike more and more. But you know, maybe that's the point. I don't know. Jimmy, what is up? Welcome. Son of 4. Yeah, did you get anything today? F2P or?
Jay got 90 some shadow stones. I got 2 nests.
That's a pretty penny.
I got 94 stones today total.
Nice.
And a treasure trove.
How many runs?
Total today?
Or for the 96, yeah.
I don't know.
Not good.
It's Sunday. Played a lot.
At least a dozen runs. I'd have to look on the website, see what it says.
Accidentally hit a heel on that one. It's okay. And then yeah. You don't need to watch the 3rd Kingsman though, I will say that.
That one's still in theater, ain't it? Or no?
Well, if you have HBO, you can watch it for free now. HBO is one that I looked at their lineup for the end of 2022 or 2021. I mean, originally, and you know, like the theaters were still closed, so I understood all these big movies coming out on their on-demand service before or same day at theaters, but 2022 has just as many giant movies coming out too, and it's like I literally would, even if I only watched a new movie that they release every 2 months, I would save more money than me and my wife just going to the movie theater, paying their fee. But we also used to go see like everything, so
Gotcha.
normal people aren't like that, I assume.
Yeah, my girlfriend and I, we haven't even gone to a movie in a couple of years, probably.
Inappropriate.
No, it's been at
It's
least
just
2
not
years.
not a thing.
You don't say that.
We rather watch them at home where we can smoke one.
Oh,
Hey. Yeah, love it.
Son of 4. Or wait, what did it say? Yeah, I always miss most of Spiz streams because he's a day behind. Yep. That's all right. You're here now. Son of 4, Spiz, can you confirm Cliff said he's still the only dev on the game? Isn't that a little crazy at this point in the project? I mean, at least just one dev he should be able to afford, right? So Cliff is very adamant about not being very direct about that because he kind of I spoke with him for a while. That was, you know, something that everyone wanted to ask that I did too, and he asked me not to, but he gave me explanations. But from the interview itself, you did actually, if you listen closely, hear 2 other names when it comes to the development of the game.
Yeah.
So even though he won't answer, I don't think he'll ever answer directly how many people there are or really address it directly. If you look between the lines, you'll find some information. As of right now, I would say from that interview, there's 3 people working on the game. Yeah. Oh, Jordan. Are there known loots for Sazarella? Yeah, that's where... Did both of when the 2 Transcendents dropped, did they both drop from Sarela?
The one today, or what are you talking about?
Was there one today?
Yeah, Krongul's dropped about
What?
6, 7 hours ago.
Yep.
Where?
Krongles and Irem.
No
Wasn't
shit.
it? Or no, it was Olcap Caverns.
Yeah, Caverns.
Caverns dropped it.
What?
Mm-hmm.
To level 40.
Good
Yeah,
for
level
him,
40 got
man.
it.
Lucky.
I mean, like, fuck that dude, but also good for
Right,
him. You know how it goes.
I feel
It's
both
like,
sides of this argument.
I'm
on
glad
both of them,
someone
yeah.
got it, but I also would be like, why not me? Like,
Saltiness.
good for him though.
I mean, says fuck off, but
That's
good
the
Yeah,
side
one.
of
yeah. Like, you know what? I hope you choke, but also congratulations. And that's actually a genuine
Congrats, you fucking
congratulations.
dick.
But, also, yeah, you fucking cack. I mean, isn't it, though, like, so true, though? That is literally the mentality for me, where it's always just like, when someone finds an item I really want, so it's like, good for you for finding one, because I'm always pumped when people do find good items, because, like, that's cool. But there's always the thing, like, motherfucker, like...
You're always thinking it, yep.
Why not
I know.
fucking me? Like, that's my first question? Like, I'm sorry.
Well, it's because
Oh, I got
other
a
day on
blue
the stream-
gram.
Are
What?
you
No, you did not.
serious?
I didn't find it. Let's not say it. Let's not say it like that. You guys are acting. I
Oh,
feel
you
like those are
found
responses
one?
like I found it. But I had an offer in for the past like 3 weeks, and just
Yes,
one
I
went
thought
through.
you
Give me a
just
heart.
found one.
right
Yeah,
here.
no.
Punch you through the
Did not
microphone.
I was
find one.
just about to say, congratulations, you
I
son
did
of a...
not find a blue gram. I found one on the Royal Emporium.
Oh, well, that's cool, too.
Choke you right.
I
through the
didn't think that
mic.
was ever going to actually happen. I thought someone was like, we're holding out for, 1,500 like it used to be.
What'd you get it for?
I got it for, 11?
Wow, that's pretty cheap. That's a good
That's
price.
not bad for overall.
I paid 200 Eng for mine, and everybody was saying, "Oh, you got such a sweet deal." And now it's like less than that.
Now it's like, I hope you fuckers choke. Thanks. Cool.
Because it was selling for like 800. There was only like 10 dropped.
Oh, really? That man,
Wow.
I've had
Damn.
mine longer than most.
All right, well, let's take this motherfucker for a test drive, or are we going to?
Once you get used to it, it's awesome, Spiz.
I would think so, because I'm like the king of fucking up, going the wrong way.
Like you can use it to get out of enemy situations too. Like normally you can only get like 2 shots at some enemies coming at you.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you really needed to and you were trying to conserve energy, which we don't with the relics we have, but you can use it, let them come at you, and then
Yeah,
like,
warp
teleport
over to
away
the other side. Yeah,
you can warp away from them and then just keep shooting.
I was cracking up
Great.
one day. I was talking with Daz. And I was like, how do you deal with it when you get stuck in kind of like a little bit of corner and, you know, like the boss has gotten you? And he's like, I don't get stuck in corners. So I was like, okay, like, let's not be dramatic. Like, if it happened, what happens when it does happen? He's like, it doesn't happen. And I'm like, oh, okay, like, never mind. He's like, I got the blue gram, baby. Like, I just pop it on one side, run to the other. Like, it doesn't happen. It's like, oh, okay. Yep.
I thought that until Thunderbuns got me in the corner.
Thunderbuds. I love that.
He got me in the corner, and his little summons was behind him, so I couldn't kill the summons, and he was immune to my attack, so I couldn't do anything. I was literally stuck. I had to teleport out.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do. Dragon Girl, who's with me is F2P and J Meyer.
What up, Dragon Girl?
Dragon Girl.
Dragon go.
Hello.
Yeah, I think Blue Gram's like my favorite relic in the game, honestly. Less so now that more people have one. I felt special before.
Yeah, now it's like the band that you liked before it went mainstream.
Right? And I was
They
like,
were
let's
much better
sell out Blue
before.
Gram.
That's what I'm going to pick up if I sell my leggy bow.
There's still a
gonna
lot
get
that
one?
can drop.
Oh, heck yeah. Though they never do. I don't think I've ever seen a Blue Gram actually
They
drop.
were for a while,
while.
there, right after Christmas. There was like a 2 or 3 week period that like
This
in a row.
Christmas?
10 of like 8 or 9 of them dropped.
Maybe
Yeah,
that
they
was
were
when
dropping-
I was unplugged.
Otherwise, got to do some last minute learning for my test today. See you later. All right, thank you so much for hanging out. Good luck on your test.
And,
Hope you kill it.
Dealing with
They were
getting
dropping pretty
fired
regular
at that
there.
point.
But then it's like he turned off the faucet on them.
Yeah, like certain items, he does that too. It seems.
Scorn's similar.
Scorn's been forever.
I think
Yeah.
Blue Gram and Scorn were dropping around the same time frame, and then he turned those off. That's what it feels like.
True.
Yeah, I know. I was talking with him outside of the interview a bunch, and the adjustment of the economy numbers. He's like, you know, it's such a fuckery because you don't know, like, you introduce new items to loot pool. You don't know how many people are going to show up for these events when they're traditionally introduced, and you have to guess drop rates because he's like, you need them to drop more for, you know, the event because they're isolated to it. He's like, it's just you never have any idea, which is why it'll change. It's like
Halloween was rough.
I mean, I will say, yeah. There were some that I think that definitely needed to be upped, but they were also, in my opinion, ones that didn't matter.
I'm saying it.
That
I'm
they
saying
were
it was
buffed.
rough because at first, not much was dropping, so people were spending a lot of money on pumpkins, not getting much.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody like Soul 1G, he was smart, but he's lucky son of a gun too, and he saved them till the drop rates were like the best they were going to be for the whole event.
Well, there's always, I feel like, that day or like sometime after the first event or start date that
I think it was only
things
like
get adjusted, and there's a magic hour where it's like,
Well,
oh, I fucked up.
there was like a super, like probably less than 12 hours, and Soul opened all of his stuff on
I was
that
working
time.
during then, isn't that? And you kept sending me pictures.
You were
this
working.
drop this. I was like, God fucker, damn it!
Yeah.
I'm ready to quit my job right now.
it
Well,
was-
yeah, that's what I mean. There's like these golden
much was
hours
dropping.
where he's trying to figure it out, and I do
I didn't even
get
get him
why
hard.
it happens. And so, but it's like
Well, now the way he said he likes to do it where it's based on the population of the server now, and it's not a set amount of items.
Yes.
He doesn't have to pre-min them, so
Well, that's
that is
also
better.
a huge
That doesn't give an
money
unfair
saver.
advantage.
Yeah. Because that was actually something that I was originally going to suggest down the road for him to being like, do a summer solstice event. And like, you don't have to create anything different. You don't have to update anything. Just be like, we added these items that I already paid to be minted to the loot pool for this 2-week time.
Right, just
you don't have to
just give it a known
yeah, just be like, look,
rates.
This is the name for 2 weeks, and people would come. Like, you know, it's the whole if you build it, they will come type of deal.
Yeah. Yep,
but it's like literally you are like, I get now where that would never, because I was like, if you keep doing things the way you're doing, I would suggest this because you're paying to mint these damn things, and if you don't ever release them back into the pool, you just wasted money on your end. But so it's like, yeah, maybe do one where like the multiverse items is one, because I know his account has a shitload of those shields.
Right.
And it's like, they're not going anywhere. You can't acquire them anymore, but you had I assume, a payment in the minting process of it.
I think they just gave him those items so that he would support them. Yeah. That's how that worked, because Kingdom Carnage, they're dropping multiverse items.
But he still did some workaround to make them work. Like, because, yeah, you can buy... I've searched, you can technically buy every one of those weird items, like the shields and all these, like, random multiverse items. You can find them to buy.
Yeah. But the way a lot of those multiverse items worked was these multiverse teams.
Yes.
They minted a whole ton of stuff, and they were like, okay, we'll give each developer X amount. They work out a contract with them if you implement it into your game. Then that gives their item value. Then they hang on to, let's say, 100 out of 1,000. The rest they give out to the game developers.
Oh, you're looking on like a price fix. Or like a... Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Well, that's how the whole thing works.
Well...
Right.
Yeah, I always thought it was... Engine was giving per diem to...
Well, they're not all...
well, all right, I guess...
They're not all Engine multiverse
that's
items.
True. I should...
They're Brotherhood items. There's...
By what I'm talking about, like, the items that I'm specifically talking about are, you know, Lost
from
Relics
the Engine team.
Yeah, from the Engine team.
And that one might have worked different, but there was... Multiverse Brotherhood was the big one.
And that was multi-chain porting?
Yeah, I have the Bottle of Enchanted Powers. It works with Kingdom Carnage, Lost Relics, and like 3 other games.
I've heard of Kingdom Carnage, yeah.
So I know that Multiverse Brotherhood I did. Yeah, I still have it, but it's like not worth nearly what it.
All right, we're gonna use
Kingdom
the blue
Carnage
gram
like
for the
+3
first
health.
time.
Oh, nice.
So it says 48. So that's how far. Or yeah, so it's just measuring the distance, how far I am from my warp point, and that'll just cost me more.
Yeah, that 48's how much energy it's going to cost you when you teleport to that point.
Oh, really? That's it?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's not a lot, but if you teleport like all the way across the map, it's going to be 1,000.
Damn, that is
energy?
cool.
It really eats up that much?
No.
Well, that would be a huge teleport.
Yeah,
that'd be like from the start to finish would be like 1,200-ish.
I went 2 full zones away from mine, and it was 130.
Yeah, it's not bad.
30.
That end, though, I almost expected like a little like a warp.
No, it's
thing. It's just like, and you're here.
Yep. And it keeps the camera angle that you had before, so that takes a little while to get used to.
Yeah,
like,
I was just
where
about
am
to
I?
say,
Which
like,
direction
yep.
am I facing?
It's like I need to look at the map, and then I'm good.
But once you get used to it,
But
it
that
saves
was
you a lot of time.
And that just does unlimited.
Yeah, you can use it as many times as you want.
Ooh.
So there's no, it basically cuts all your mistakes. If you take the wrong path,
Yeah.
it basically cuts it in half. Because
Dude.
you always drop it when you come to a T. That's what I do.
I'm going to be the fastest motherfucker alive now. All right. You just wait.
Let me buy my bow so I can get one.
I'm
Damn
going to, yeah. It's going to be comical how slow everyone else is now that I have my dick around get out of jail free card.
It makes you,
I assume you cannot. That's a good question, Simon. I assume no, but can you get out of a locked room?
no, you cannot.
You cannot. That's what I would expect.
Yeah.
But still, that's fucking awesome.
It makes you, just really, like, not want to do any other map that you can't use the blue gram on. You get really spoiled with it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And us talking about it right now just increase the price of it for Jay when he needs to get one, probably.
Dude, yeah.
'Cause
Everybody.
It is good.
It is worth at least 15,000 Shadowstone.
Buy them all.
There's 407 left. Wow,
Yeah,
only
there's a lot.
93 out there.
I feel like that would be like if there was 407 Spitfires left. Like, yeah, okay. When are we going to see those again? It's like 2 of them dropped. Bye-bye. No more. I only got to use that once, that whole fucking map. That was bullshit. All right. Got the blue gram, and I hit perfects the entire time and didn't even have more than one divide.
I got 4 grunt gizzards this run. That's nice.
Oh, snap.
You are rich.
I am getting all the loots today.
Anybody needs some gizzards for a queue? You go talk to F2P.
I got all the gizzards over
We
here.
got all of them. What do we got? Jay Meyer is the luckiest player on LR.
I wouldn't say luckiest.
I would not go there, but I'm fully going to support that statement. I don't personally believe it, but just because it's going to dig at Jay Meyer right there, because it's so untrue. Jay Meyer, just shut up, dude. Like, you're always winning it, or you get everything, dude.
No
how
idea
many how many amulets of protection have you won during giveaways? Like, let's be honest. What?
I think I won 1, but you keep sending them.
Look, all right, you keep winning them. Don't lie. Don't act like you're not part of this whole thing.
The big extravaganza giveaway didn't win a single thing. So what
not
kind of
yet.
luck is that?
Not yet. It hasn't come yet. But remember, I sent you some handmade quality shit from my skills. I can make amulets of protection
Oh, yeah, you
now.
make 'em.
That one, that was the first one. That's a 1-of-1 Spiz original amulet of protection.
1 of 1.
Dang.
That's gonna be worth a lot of money, dude. You're gonna want to hold on to that virtual item.
It's not going anywhere.
That would be
what?
cool if
If you could like mint them,
had all that information, like who created it,
dude.
who,
I
who
hope
possessed
with-
it in the past.
Yeah, every game that seems to allow minting, there's always like an extra mechanic that I've noticed that they either talk about adding or already is added, where it's like you can pay extra to have a number mint. With at least the ones that I've played or that I play, because you can do that in Phantom Galaxies, as well as what the hell?
Well,
is
Infinity will have them. So I was really happy personally to see that Cliff wants to like convert the fungible tokens into
that?
non-fungible.
Yeah,
I was like, that is
yeah.
going to make them way more valuable.
100%. What else you got? There's a mode Cliff talked about that exists earlier in the game, sort of an infinite dungeon where you can choose at each level if you go to exit with what you have. When I started playing 6 months ago, I was hoping for this mode. Any plan on putting it back? So no, actually, that was originally Cliff built this thing and he wanted it to embody an arcade game. So originally, during that system that you're talking about wanting, it was you paid an entry cost for every time you ran a dungeon. There was not a lot of emphasis on your level. There were no skills. It was go through, find loot, decide if you want to keep going into lower dungeons or leave with what you've collected. But you could also only hold 4 items, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I remember he
That's what he said.
So what I kind of take from that is that I think that is never going to be a system that comes back because skills don't make a ton of sense with that whole system at the end of the day. But
What do you mean by that?
I mean that if there was I was going to say that if there was a pay-to-enter new system integrated, it would work. Because I was like, you can't go back to making people pay. Like, that would never work.
Yeah, but he could have...
But there could be an additional thing where
there
you
could be
pay
a dungeon.
for it. I remember because we brought that up during the interview, and he was like, "That's an interesting concept," and deflected
Kingdom Carnage
to
does that.
The previous example of that was how we used to do it.
That's what Kingdom Carnage does.
What I think that actually makes more sense is putting more work into, because that's its whole thing. It seems like it's easy, in my opinion, where it's like, oh, just scale up the enemy's health and damage. But every time you add an item, is that going to scale up appropriately? Do the items scale up? How is every kind of change to the core basics of what everyone's realistically doing? Because most of these people that are populating, the majority of the population have not a lot of funds for Shadowstones. Like, they're finding them or selling items. So whether it seems like it's not a lot of money, because to us it would be like, if it costs 1 Shadowstone to get into these higher tier dungeons, we'd be like, let's go, baby. Who cares? But let's say someone doesn't have a longbow. They got 26 Shadowstones. Like, it's a big decision for, I feel like, a lot of the people, and I would rather have the complex and the difficulty come with what Cliff was talking about, where he's been working on and is going to introduce dungeon mechanics, where it's like, you can't get through this door and enemies will keep spawning until you kill these things or hit all of these like icons or because he was talking about
kind of
dungeon or like raid mechanics, where it was like you would have to do something to make the room stop. Like, there's a puzzle that you have to solve that's going to do that. I would rather have stuff like that be working towards, because at the end of the day, as easy as it sounds to just be like, pay X amount of Shadowstones, we'll give you a 0.0005% increased drop rate on the mechanic, and the enemies have 50% more health. That's not realistically how it all works. It seems like it should, but that's not how it works. Like,
right.
It may work
let
for
me just
X
explain,
items, or
let me explain the way I see it working in the future. Like,
Okay.
Kingdom Carnage right now, they had an event where they gave out what they call a Catacombs key. Nobody knew what the Catacombs key was for.
Love
but
that.
basically all the running players who participated in the event got one.
Okay.
Then a couple weeks later, they unveiled a Catacombs dungeon. So it's all free to play. You can play any of the normal adventures and find any of the cards. But they actually tell you the percentage of what stuff drops at in different levels.
Okay.
So once
and
a
you
day,
mean different levels as in difficulty or physical levels?
They're different difficulty levels.
Okay.
So and they take longer too. So the longer
that
they
would
take,
make sense.
The higher percentage you have to drop a rare or
it's
an
like
epic
Diablo,
card
like
or something
hell
like
difficulty
that.
4. Yeah.
So the base is all free, and then once a day you can use your Catacombs key to enter this other fun dungeon with a pre-made deck. So maybe it's something like just a really fun dungeon for Lost Relics. It's not super difficult, but you can do it once a day with your Catacombs key.
Okay.
And then, or you can rent out that Catacombs key and the person who is willing to pay the most, you can actually set the price for it. So if you want it to be 2 Kingdom Carnage tokens, you can set that. And then you can play the Catacombs as much as you want if you're willing to accept what it costs for the lowest Catacombs key to play it again. So technically, you can be earning 10 times, well, not quite 10. It's like 5x the chance of getting good loot for your amount of time spent if you rent people's keys over and over and over again.
I would say, though, that goes back to, like, one of the core bases of the earning mechanics of the game. Like, because that's a way to make a expected earning. Like, because that's, like, essentially, right, like, not as the exact same system, but that's a sponsorship. Or
how much do you want to gamble, I guess? Do you want to spend your tokens? Do you want to spend more than other people for a chance to get a more valuable card?
I think that system's awesome, and I would be fully for it because I do get where it is. Like, you know, if I want to spend more to get in, I have
more
a little bit higher risk, but I have, you know,
so
higher
you kind of get a daily reward as long as you log in. You get to play it once, you know. That'd be cool for everybody.
Though it's like, remember that those type of things. Because I always think about it as how easy would it be to introduce the mechanic based on the system that's already built.
Sure, I'm not saying he should focus his time on it right away, but it's an option for the future.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I'm open to anything that allows, like, there was the rumors of the one he very briefly, like, leaded on to the idea of being able to rent your items. We all jumped on. He said we're going to be able to rent our items, but if I remember, he kind of said that. He didn't definitively say that, but
no, I think he said it could be considered or something.
Yeah, it's like that's something that like I'm super down with, like the whole idea, because that fully supports the player economy as well. Because my issue is, think of
it sort of does, but it sort of affects the economy too.
Like, not even a large influx. Let's say 500 new active players show up. Those poor bastards have no, like, you're going to get any of these, like, Godslayer 0 out of 15, like Scourge, Dark Scourge 7 out of 20.
New players already have it so much easier now than 9 months ago because they can get all these virtual weapons. There never used to be virtual weapons.
Yeah, but at the same time, they got all those. The gold wasn't nearly as punishing on them. I feel like they have harder
grinded
than when
the level.
I started.
What level?
43 with the blue.
43 with a blue. That was the most he could afford.
But he bought like the Elmwood Bow blue or like a Draft Winder.
No, I didn't. I found the blood extension. That was the best I could find.
And you couldn't.
That's not bad though.
You couldn't do like any high tier maps at all. You were stuck with like the bottom.
Also,
3 or 4
remember
maps.
though,
like
guys,
swamps and shit.
Remember, there was a big factor that we're not discussing: the fact that there weren't short bows or long bows at that point. There were bows. That's it.
Still was only a blue bow.
Yeah, but a blue bow, but a blood eclipse is like shitty now compared to what a long bow would be. There weren't any bows; they were all even.
I spent $120. My very first purchase was Frostbite Phantom, which has actually held its value way better than any of the other items.
Frostbite has been aggressive with its its costs. That thing is worth a lot of money for. Not necessarily
it has
doing
gone down, but
really
not as much
good,
as the other items. Yeah,
because it tanked, but that was one of the first ones to go up after was it Halloween when we had real low numbers?
Yeah, it got its effect though.
It did, and it was cool as shit.
It always had a cool glow, but it's
yeah. I love how the glow still is there, and I don't know why it's there anymore. Because I used to think that was slowing the enemies. You know, like when they'd have the little blue dots on them after hitting them, and that stays.
Glowing arrow.
But the chill effect is very definitive. It's like it explodes on them, and they're like, "You're slowed." It's like I
Right.
didn't realize
I like it.
that I thought the other thing was slowing them, but not at all. Like before the fact.
Interesting.
Do you guys have the egg demon? I want one of those
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
I think
do I
I
have enough
still
money
have
for
one.
an egg demon? I want to buy an egg demon.
I do.
I'm buying one. I'm doing it.
That's
I
like the
don't
only
know.
thing I got from the Halloween event.
You could get
Yeah,
those at the
same here.
Halloween event?
No, Easter.
Oh.
Or Easter. Yeah. I didn't get
It'll have to be like
shit on
once?
that. I didn't get the mark or nothing. Yeah. All of them. All the
God,
events.
I'm gonna
I
be
didn't get nothing at
upset if
Easter
there is
either.
not a bow at the
Last Christmas was the only good event.
Easter.
Last Easter he had an epic bow, so
I know. It's I got one,
Morning.
baby.
you got an egg demon?
Got an egg demon.
Egg demon and blue graham, ultimate combo right there.
Well, the egg demon, I'm like, because when I got to do a rim,
Egg
Or
demon,
Irem.
blue graham, and warden seal. That's like all you need.
woo! I love the seal of the warden.
Be a fun combo.
No one likes actually using it, but when
I
I'm
wonder if
like
the
off
warden
stream,
was-
I'll be like, you
Yeah.
know
Can
what?
the warden damage the egg demon? That's a question I don't know.
Like the enemy warden, or like
No, use the warden.
yeah, the area of effect.
Do you
warden
damage
hits.
the egg demon if your egg demon's distracting
I
monsters?
know that you don't damage the snowmen, so I would imagine that you wouldn't damage.
Yeah, the egg demon works a little different
you
than.
I know, but he
snowmen.
moves around and he fights motherfuckers, so
Yeah,
yeah.
I use the egg demon for a lot of. I put a lot of hours in on my egg demon.
Did you?
My egg demon's
Yeah.
level 68 right now.
Back when there was like you didn't know how many wardens were gonna be in Mount. You probably didn't play that very much, Jay.
I didn't either.
Mount used to be pretty fun with Sorellas and wardens as like normal size. They weren't normal size, they were still big, but they were just your normal mobs. And there was sometimes like 4 Sorellas in a room. It was nuts.
Wow.
And multiple
That sounds like a
wardens
fucking
too.
nightmare.
It was fun though. I really enjoyed those times because it was scary. Like you were on edge.
Yo,
Like,
dude, damn.
You didn't know if
egg
you went
demon
all
was
night
melee.
without dying. That was a good night.
All right, let's do an a rim.
I better
I'll
taupe
use egg
some more.
demon. Yeah, I'm gonna I'll put on egg demon and doing a lowly epic level run, but
Ooh, I got a warden.
a warden
Come on, drop me something.
better smack that ass.
Nothing.
Nada?
Nada.
What a cheap little shit.
Yeah, he don't show his box to many.
It's fucking rude. Wait a minute.
Mhm.
Isn't a rim just? Yeah, just epic. All right, let's go. Act of Antigone? No. Scar Carver. Where's Egg Demon? Yeah.
I better hop on your stream. Throw you a like here, Spiz.
I appreciate it. I love it. Oh. Someone's pissed.
11:39.
Do I have any more of those? No, I do not. Did I tell you I got more pets?
No, how many you up to?
I'm up to what? All right, unique ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 24, 28. 28 unique ones.
Nice,
And then I
nice.
also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I also have 8 extras, like duplicates of some.
Few duplicates there.
A few, 1 or 2. I did get a duplicate of the super expensive Frosty the Trollman, strictly for the dice roll that we were gonna have battle pets or some
You got-
type of like fighting pets, because his description is like, I don't want to go break shit. I want to like fuck people up. And I was like, if pets are gonna be a thing, if they're gonna do something cool, he's gonna have a good one because he's got a weapon.
I was just telling Jay I was thinking about buying one of the Trollmen.
Dude, he's got a weapon.
Right.
Like literally, it looks like a bone, but it also looks kind of like a hammer too for how big the bone is over there.
So what do you think? Because Cliff kind of really thought the new pet system was gonna be pretty mind blowing. He hyped it pretty good. He seemed pretty excited about it. What do you think? Because I'm kind of envisioning something awesome, which I don't think is possible right now, but might be with Infinity. Is your pets could have their own levels, maybe even skills or something.
That is
like the more you use a pet.
Yes, I wholeheartedly think that is a system that is actually coming, particularly based on like previous interviews of him talking about, because he was like, your pets.
But he couldn't do that with ours currently.
I don't know about that.
Like, because he literally talked about your pets having
progression. Having effects.
Multiple
progression?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
He brought that up at one point where he was like, they're going to be able to enhance your gameplay. They're going to have their own progression. There's going to be a lot done with all of them.
I didn't hear progression either, but I thought that would be like so awesome if you could do that. And you probably could with Infinity, but I don't think you can with the currents.
Right, maybe new ones, yeah.
Because he also led to that kind of where he was like, your pets are going to change in like this huge way where they're going to have an effect on your, game as well as having their own skills.
Add 1% accuracy or
that's what I'm thinking is going to go on. But what if there's also the more the pet, like what if the pet actually attacks? Like it does like 1 damage, and it gives you 1%, let's say, for whatever it is.
Or they only have so much health, or they could.
But remember too, for how many pets there are, that's very restricting if you want to like reinvent the wheel with the pets, where it's like because that's what I initially thought, where I was like, one pet is going to be like, you'll be 1% faster, you'll block 1% of the time, you'll increase 1% of fire damage or fire resistance and stuff. But there's a lot of fucking pets.
Also, another thought on it would be he really wants people to use consumables. If pets had like
if they could use them,
we'd have to use consumables on our pets. Maybe
that would be actually a kind of a genius sync. But that would also add into the fact that your pet has levels, because it would be like your pet would need to be able to progress, or that, or what a pain in the ass it would be if it wasn't that. And your pet like recharged at the stash, and you had to like keep going back every like 2 dungeons because your pet is taking too much damage that you have to go swap it out because you're too cheap for because I'm not using consumables.
Maybe after every run it refreshes.
I would hope.
But yeah, during the run or something, like if it attacks, then you want to keep it alive.
Because, right, what does that say about...
Like, there's got to be a reason for you to keep it alive. Feed it the consumables.
That's right, doesn't despite his outward appearance, facing no permanent attack intention. Where does it say? So, yeah, this was one, where he was like, Frosty will... take the odd job here and there, whether that's helping to construct homes in Aork, or clearing the sewer rats around Talmuth. So it's like that implies that he's gonna like interact with something, because he's gonna help with homes. We already know homes are coming eventually. Look at him.
Doesn't sound like too much definitive is set for housing or land or anything, though.
Yeah,
that's
I don't think
true.
He wants to.
I was hoping to hear a little progress or something, but
he did say though that he wants to do something like land ownership at some point.
Well, yeah, he's been wanting to do that for over 9 months.
Look. All right.
I'm just saying.
I
This
don't.
roadmap is so old.
It's kind of true. There should be an update. I should be like, bro, let's update the roadmap.
I mean, there's been a lot of AMAs I've
That'll
listened
like
to.
fucking
and
explode people's minds.
No.
Plus, too, though, I do get him on some sense where it's like the roadmap is this ever evolving thing because he's like, this is not how I wanted the game initially. This is just what people wanted. Like, he was like, I didn't want skills.
I just hope that Infinity can support everything that he wants to do, so that
I do too.
we can start getting more frequent updates. And I think
I think it's
that's what we're
possible.
hoping for. I think he's holding off on a lot of stuff. I think
Oh, definitely.
just because he doesn't know how he's gonna be able to do it until Infinity comes out.
I think there's going to be a really big change from our experience this next update.
Yeah, the
Like, I
adventures are
think
gonna
there's
be
going to
so
be
much
some people
better.
that don't like what's going on, and I think there's going to be some people that really like it. But I'm just welcoming of any, like, shake it up. Whatever you're going to do, shake it up.
I'm ready for a shake.
And
The Pug. Did
Yeah.
Cliff talk about buying lands in LR? A little bit, I think.
he very briefly, he referenced them and said that he would like to do things like that, but it's not currently in the system that's being designed, if I remember from our interview.
Right.
He said he envisioned housing
Yeah.
as with land,
Yes.
like a land sale in the future.
That's what I want, so we can show off our petting zoo in the front yard.
Dude, we can buy up
Be like
all the
real
land.
land.
No, we can buy up all the land.
I'll
and
trade
then
you a
we'll-
Walking Dead land for
Yeah.
a Lost Relics land.
I'm not gonna Jay, that's a good deal. It's a good
Yeah.
deal, brother. I'm in on that. Get in on that.
Alright.
I'll be right back.
It's funny.
Never let him live that down.
I know. I burned him the other night on something like that. I forgot what it was. But he mentioned making an investment or something, and I was like, "Oh yeah, like
I
the land,
remember.
like the
I
land."
think I was listening. I think I was
It's like,
listening on that
hey,
one.
you don't say that.
Immediately lose half your value after the purchase. That's worse than driving a car off the car lot. I just felt bad that night.
Yeah.
I was like, that was stupid. And it's my own fault. You got to do your own research.
The Pug, yeah. Cliff looks so hype about the pet update. That's why I purchased a useless snowball. Yeah, you got the mythic pet now. That's pretty dope.
I like Snowball. I'm jelly.
Right, only 100 of them.
Yeah, it's a rare one. That one in Snowfall.
Yeah, they both only 100. Nice. Trollman. Frosty the Trollman. There's still 224 of them. Wow.
Yeah, he created too many, I think.
Yeah, 400 total. Whereas minion number 2, he made 666. There's 365 of those left.
Oh, another demon right off the bat. Give me some.
Get him!
Man, he's a jerk.
I know. I hate how the minions go behind them all.
They hide behind him and... Oh, God.
You put a FK or 5K offer for Snowfall, and you got it, I assume. That's what it last sold for.
You got both of them? Snowball or Snowfall?
Oh, no. Oh, you put in one for Snowfall and it didn't go through?
And you got Snowball. Nice.
Thing is mythical or even more rare than the Transcendent Pet.
I wish I
Are you
had
trying to
Bug
buy
money.
both? Lipog, you trying to get both of them? Is that what you mean?
That's what it sounds like.
I misread it, I guess. Yeah, I want to get them both. Nice, dude. Good luck. That's awesome. Baller!
I want Lipug money.
Right?
Now's not a bad time with engine prices.
Yeah. True that.
I'm finally back in Mount. So different than Irem.
Oh, man.
I didn't expect that nether demon like the first room I went into.
Oof.
Hey, he didn't drop nothing either.
What a
Dingy bastard.
I'm going to be in Irem for a while yet. I'm at 157 of 247 Wisp and 63 of 122 fishing.
Yee. Well, once you get your wisp done, you can finish it off in Mount.
Yeah. True.
This is for gold?
Gold. Yes.
Nice.
Spiz, because I brought up the rarity dictating breakage and wanting transmorph. Yeah, he didn't. Spiz Cliff didn't seem too happy or enthused about doing transmorphing. He didn't like that idea.
I kind of gotta agree on the transmog thing.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Ooh, level 93.
Nice, dude. Jeezy. I'm
Thank you.
DCA engine every month and buying new items each month. I'm not that rich, just investing in LR a little bit every month.
Yeah, good plan.
That's nice. He said it was never supposed to be that way, which makes me think the giant pet change will revamp that system where Mythic might not dictate better.
I don't get that. What?
I don't know why he would have then the different tiers of pets then if they don't do something's better.
No, I think they'll be better in some facets, though. There'll probably be some rare pets that are complete junk, and like their skills will be fairly useless. But I think all the mythic and above and legendary are gonna have decent skills at least. Who knows?
Who knows? Spiz knows. He just won't tell us.
Yeah, he's got all the leaks.
All the intel.
Yes, I was smoking. I'm back.
Yes.
I only say that because when I brought that up, I was like, I brought up transmorphing from where I was like, I want to get my legendary perks of a pet
Right.
with my favorite pet. And he was like, that was never actually supposed to be a metric. And I'm not saying that the abilities that they may not get may not be better, but I'm saying that the scale, I think, might drastically change because it's like right now, a mythic pet is better than every legendary pet. Just because it will go and break shit more often. I'm saying that what if that mythic pet then gets, 10% increase something during an event?
You're gonna anchor.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Love the anchor. I haven't gotten one. But it's like, I don't know what they're going to get. So if, I think a safe bet from what I believe what Jay was saying, where we're going to get some enhancements to us based on the pet that we use. And those enhancements will be in tiers. But I'm saying I don't know if that pet's going to be worth its tier. when we
Right.
know it. Like, I'm not saying that I don't think it's going to be in
could,
its
some-
own rarity tier, where it's like, let's say Mythic is 15%, or not 15, but like 5% total of whatever it is. I don't know what that 5% is going to go towards, and right now they're really expensive. Like, people have multiple times said that they've put up $5,000 or 5,000 Shadow Stones out, which, you know, engine's down, so it doesn't seem like a huge lap up. What happens when engine gets back up to like 370? It's like, that's a
No.
lot, and you don't
Once we
even
get-
know if it's going to be super useful. There's so many pets.
Yeah.
Speculation.
Yeah.
Once we get more players, pets are values. Everything's going to increase a lot. I mean,
Oh,
there's,
definitely.
the market is so drawn down right now.
I think
Nobody's
it's
playing.
a safe bet if you have it.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm saying it's just, I don't know what
Yeah.
it's going to do. And the fact that he was like, the whole idea of a higher tier being guaranteed better was like not the system.
Right.
Means
there's
that
just
there's going
less
to be
of them.
something of this, something of a change that I don't know how that's supposed to go at all. And that would just make me a little bit weary of
So I don't like you.
putting in a bunch.
You mentioned the idea that maybe these pets give you 1% extra accuracy or 1% extra
Yeah.
crit damage. I don't think that's in what Cliff's thinking about, because pets
No.
are coming from cosmetics. So it's kind of like saying that this change would make your outfits give you that similar buff. And that makes an outfit or a pet meta, basically. There's going to be some that are just going to be the meta for the game.
100%. Like, yeah.
And I can't believe that's what he's aiming for.
So, like, what else then? Like, I'm open
I don't
to,
know.
like,
I don't know.
anything. But, because I agree. Like, I 100% agree. If you
Well,
give
I was
things
thinking-
abilities, it'll turn some of them into meta, just like it does with all the weapons.
Like, I've been watching Rudy Blue, and like it seems like he runs up to the
Rudy.
nodes. Like he
That
points
would
out the
be
nodes.
I
something.
mean, that could be.
That would be cool.
And, like maybe one will like
And
show
maybe
you
that was...
on the map, like Legend of Zelda. You'd have to pick up the compass to show you where the treasure room is or something. Like
Mm-hmm.
you could find maybe a pet will show you where treasures are. You know, the chests or the exit is, or I don't know. 'Cause
Yeah,
there's,
no,
you know,
I could
Relics
see
that
something like
do
that
things
where
like
it's things that aren't affecting the combat play or the drop rate.
that.
I'm curious to see what he has in mind for him,
Something,
Yeah,
maybe-
I don't know. Yeah.
because I
react
would
like
love
a
to.
relic. I
I
don't
would
know.
love to see him be like just minor battle pets or something.
Dude, that I would love to just be able
Especially
to be
if they
like,
had levels.
let's be able to battle pets with levels, and it
Right,
doesn't
maybe-
affect our regular game, but
Like-
that's what the arena was for.
Like
Yeah.
little egg demons.
Yeah,
One of our
like, yeah.
pets act like an egg demon.
Just be like, there was a firefight! Like,
Well,
and there's
kinda-
like
well, that would
four
make more
pets just
sense.
going at it.
Like how we were just talking about the consumables. You
Yeah.
got to keep them alive if
It's
they're
kind of like
actually doing
Vulcanverse,
damage.
right? The Vulcanites and Vulcanverse, Jay.
Yeah, you got to rest them to get more energy back or their life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know,
Battle 'em.
like, if Cliff really wants us to use more consumables, that would be a way for us to feed them to our pets.
Yeah.
100%.
yeah,
I agree
that
with
is.
that. That would be a great sync.
Give them bonuses. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I
some of
don't-
the consumables, you know, does extra damage already.
What if
Makes them invisible.
They could act as like a they could take damage, you know, like when they're running into a room.
Like a
Actually,
sponge,
you'd have
damage
to.
sponge for you.
I was
Oh.
thinking maybe like that for consumables, where it was like you could use 2 fish and a potion and put them on your pet, and whenever you actually needed it, like it would do it at a certain point. But there would be so many programmables for it.
And if your pet dies,
Yeah, like,
yeah.
and how does that work? Like, and how do you heal your pet? But yeah,
I'm
I have
interested
no
to see.
idea.
Then you'd have to open up like some hospital in the game or something.
There we go. A new
Yeah.
sink, a new total gold sink.
Right?
I think the
The-
most likely
Talma-
is like a
Talma
percentage
Pet
of
Hospital.
something.
Falmouth Hospital, the veterinarian there.
It's like there's that dude like in South Park where they go to put down Tweak after they dress him up like a dog and he gets the ninja star.
Oh, that's a
and
great,
like
great
he's like,
episode.
oh, like the poor little pup escaped.
Oh.
Like, let's murder one of these other dogs. And
I've never
just like
seen that one,
nefariously starts moving towards the other dog's cages.
You've never seen that one, Jay?
Oh
No.
man,
Where
that
they
one
start
is
off and they're
great.
all pretending like they're ninjas
Yeah.
and Butters is the bad guy.
No.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
it's
let's
so
go. Like,
I
yeah,
gotta see that.
dude, it's great.
That's
They
a good
dress-
one.
They throw like a ninja star on Butters' and Tweaks, or is it Butter? No, it's Butters' eyes, yeah. And they're like, well, like, we can't take him to the hospital. We're all going to get in trouble. And they dress him up like a dog and just, like, glue dog hair to him. And they take him to a vet and, like, everyone. Or they take him to the hospital. Yeah, somehow he gets to the vet. And they're just like, oh, like, poor little pup. Like, nothing we're going to be able to do for him. Like, just put him in the back and we'll have to put him down. And poor little pup.
Butters like, woof.
Yeah,
woof,
he's like, roof. So great.
They told him they'll tell his Butters' parents if he doesn't pretend to be like a dog or something. Or
Oh, was that what it
he
was?
can't get. He was worried about getting his parents finding out.
It's amazing.
His dad's always
let's
beating him.
Eggman.
Oh, I didn't save my level
Eggman!
reward.
Murder
you
'em
used
all.
Oh, I got freaking 5 red devils. That's great.
He's a
You're rich,
buff
man.
little dude.
5 red devils. That's
Sorry
like the
about your
worst.
friend.
Sorry to hear about your little friend Eggman. Well, he's dead.
Damn.
He's dead.
Oh.
Is he gonna take out this archer by himself? I'm so proud of him.
Oh, this is a lot of IRM runs. I'm getting bored.
Good job, buddy. Wait, does he show up as an enemy? He shows up as an enemy on my screen.
Yeah, you can wipe them out. Yeah.
Can you kill him?
You used to be able
You
to
can kill
damage
them, yeah.
him,
Oh,
Oh, you can't anymore?
You probably can. Shoot him in the back.
I haven't used them in a long
I
time.
left him
but
in
I used
another
to be able
room.
to.
I didn't want to kill him. He was helping out. He was.
Oh,
part of
that's right. You have
the
like a 30-second
cause.
delay on your
Wait
stream.
a minute.
I always
No,
forget
here
about
we go.
that.
I'll try to shoot
I
him.
smash him with my
No,
sword.
I don't think you can. You can
you
damage
can hit him
him
with a
anymore.
sword for sure.
Oh yeah, you can. Oh
Melee?
shit! Did 1,500 damage to that poor bastard. One hit, just gonna hit him in the back, like. Ooh!
I thought we were friends.
Right?
I'm sorry, buddy. It's the ultimate betrayal.
The bow's not getting him though, huh?
The bow was not doing any damage to him.
The melee.
It was just about. There was a melee fight.
Melee. Melee.
Always.
melee.
Melee.
He likes it.
Don't do it. Okay.
Melee.
Melee. All right.
Melee. Melee.
Melee. The melee fight.
Just like how I like to say encyclopedia. Like no one says that. Okay, stop. It's a
Well, see,
they're
they're
it's a
making
melee, not a
boondock-
melee. Or a melee. False.
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 No.
My best friend is named Webster, and he has a dictionary. Okay, and it has phonetic pronunciations in it, and he told me.
I don't believe it.
Look at this. Bendham, I just looking up. We were talking about that episode of South Park on. It's just Benjamin. Protect my balls.
I just love the start of that South Park episode.
Hey,
It's all-
let's
it's like-
go.
Full anime.
Oh my god, it's great.
And they're like, yeah, it's like
Cartman is like
they're all like
this
seriously protecting.
giant,
and
imposing, like sumo wrestler monster of a man.
this is my super duper attack, and then Kenny's like takes it one step too far and actually throws the
Yep.
throwing star. And then it's like, okay, they're not anime anymore.
No.
They're all like, oh, holy
They're all
crap,
like,
Kenny.
oh my god. He's like, what happened? And just like starts wailing because everyone's staring at him.
Maybe it wasn't Kenny who threw the star. I thought it was though.
I feel like it was Kenny.
Yeah,
I have
'Cause,
to watch that
yeah,
episode.
because he had the ninja stars.
was it?
Yeah, because Stan had the
Just really well done.
nunchucks. Yeah, no, it was hilarious how anime it went. It would like jump between super anime South Park and then quote unquote reality South Park over and over again.
It's all fun and games till someone takes a ninja star to the eye.
I mean, you know what? It'll happen, dude. I've been to a couple Renaissance festivals. It happens. I don't know how they get their way in, but the ninjas show up.
What do they call? They call that larking.
Yeah, LARPing.
LARPing.
Yeah. Have you guys been to the Michigan Renaissance Festival?
Oh yeah, yeah.
No, I have not.
Dude, Jay, you have to come.
I just heard Wisconsin has one every summer. I've never been
they all do, but we're closer to this one, so.
I'm closer over here.
No.
You guys should come on yonder.
You guys want to do some LARPing?
Dude, no, but it's hilarious going there. You go get a turkey leg and get blasted on fucking booze at their like pickup bars.
I haven't been there since I've been 21.
Or whatever it's called. What's LARPing mean?
LARPing's like live action role playing. And so
so
you like
dress
pretend
up
you're
going there, you're LARPing?
Yeah, do you remember that old video where there's like the dude who's just throwing beanbags at people and he's like fireball, like fireball. Like, yeah. that's LARPing. Like you got hit with a firebolt spell.
Dude.
And then there's people that make like styrofoam and packing foam weapons and fight
there
each other with them.
There are some good videos out there.
Some of them go hard. I will say though, I have at Greek Week did one during to like raise money 1 year at college, and that was a fucking jam wailing on people for a day or two. But
like a baton with a
be like, I didn't know I was out. Get like 4 or 5 extra shots on someone.
Fireball.
Yeah, fireball. No, dude, you gotta get like an axe, something that gets some heft still, even though it's foam. But yeah, they go hard, man. Some of them, like, the couple of the people of the fencing team at MSU were on the LARPing team. It would just like light people up, and it was pretty hilarious. We would go smoke and watch the LARPers every now and then during undergrad.
Really? They had that pretty regular, huh?
They literally did. Every week they would have LARPing right after the fencing team, and like half the fencing team was the LARPing team, and it was just like hilarious because they were just like super refined. We're learning techniques. We're serious because half of us are on scholarship for fencing at the school, and then it would immediately switch to just wild, like.
Anything
no form,
goes.
Yeah, like twirling around for no reason whatsoever, opening yourself up by twirling, like jumping. Yeah, it was just like, look at them go. Like, they are doing it.
They're
like,
in the zone.
They're loving life. They're living their best life. Just sit there and, enjoy the show. Because someone would get hurt every fucking time. And it was always great.
Wow,
Someone just went way overboard. But, like, I'm a professional fencer. It's pretty good. Yeah.
I'd buy a ticket to watch that. Get lit.
Right?
So that's why you like that fencing emote so much.
Dude, they actually, they were fucking a jam, dude. It's like, I don't know how many times it was like we had nothing to do, and it was just too early to just start drinking on good conscience. And it would just be like, what do you guys want to do? Like, I don't know. Like, let's go fucking smoke and go to the soccer field. The fencing team's probably there. See what happens. There was one dude that was, like, sick. Where it'd just be like, oh, snap. But mostly it was for the LARPing afterwards. So it was very funny. Michigan State
another anchor.
University.
What?
How many anchors are you going to get?
Not touching my anchors, man.
2 today.
The Eggman is 100% a replacement for Frosty.
What's that?
Like
I've never used Frosty before.
I mean, it's great. It's got more health than Eggman, but it never dies when I use it. And
Eggman's nice.
I scored
Eggman
them.
actually fights.
And you can toss Eggman. Can you toss
Yeah.
Frosty?
No, you cannot. It is kind of nice though that you just plop Frosty, but
I got
The
Yeah, but it
fact that
kind of
they-
takes more time for them to engage. You can just like chuck Eggman
oh yeah,
and be like, all right, now Eggman has their attention. Continue on. Frosty got like set and then run away.
Oh, is it? I've never
Think
used
so.
that one.
yeah. Frosty is wherever you pop it. Is
Where are
where
they worth
it
now? I
sits.
just looked at it.
There were 30,000.
30 grand. Damn. Nice.
30,000.
I got 5 of them last event.
What?
5.
Yeah.
I've been selling some festive frenzies. I think I ended up with like 20.
Oh, the fireworks one?
Firework one, yeah.
What was that?
I didn't sell any of them.
Oh, I sold one of those.
I have 4 of them.
They're only going for 17,000 right now, but I sold a few just because I have so many.
There's actually 0 left. So that means nobody died with one.
No, that's not what that means.
It
No?
just means that
Are you
none
sure?
were left in the pool. Yeah, because it's the same.
Because there's a
for,
bunch.
peppermint,
Somebody
All
died
the other
with
ones are
one.
filling up.
right? Because doesn't peppermint have a count
Everyone's
on
got
the
like
website?
fucking 60 and shit remaining. That he
Yeah,
was
but
giving
I don't
away.
thi-
all of them.
I don't think he gave them all away though.
I thought he did on most of the relics.
Not on the
He said that he wasn't
not-
going to do it again.
not on the Christmas ones though.
Yeah, so it says
On the Halloween ones, he gave them all away.
it says circulating for the Christmas ones. I'm on the website, so it's like the peppermint says 997 circulating, where the pumpkin seed soup
Yeah,
says
those ones
0
don't even
out of
They of
1,300. But how would you find one?
I mean, the
He
ones that
specifically
say
said that
limited
now-
supplies.
He said now that they've been put back into circulation, they will not be brought back again.
Like tricky treats.
So
that one
it's, so
has
it's
50 remaining,
997
but
are
those were gone.
remaining.
So 3 people died is what you're saying, Spiz?
No, I'm saying I don't know what I would imagine. Like looking just at the pumpkin seed, that if it's at 1359, 0 out of 1359, like clearly peppermint's way above. Like I've lost a peppermint, and I know other people have lost.
See,
Like,
those
that's
ones don't have
lost
a
two
limited
other
supply,
people that
though.
lost peppermint. Like so, I think that must mean right, like that it's just a diminishing supply. Like right, it's not even.
Yeah, but I don't
giving
know
us
that
a-
it's counted.
I feel like because that's the new system, at least image-wise, on the website, unless that background is specific to Christmas. So it's like maybe it'll never say 0 out of 1359 remaining. It'll now say the circulating supply left.
Maybe.
Maybe. But then also you look up and a bounty one, the Nightfire Nugget, says 4,697 circulating. And then others say unlimited supply. Something has to be changing, right? Like
Should have asked the question. It's too late now.
I mean, it's not too,
AMA's over.
it's not too late now, but you can always put the questions in.
That is true.
But yeah, I would imagine that with what I thought of the peppermint for the systematic increase in price is people losing it and rebuying it, and there being less of them. Because where are you going to find them?
Oh yeah, I can't find them anymore.
Right?
But I swear, most of the like the Halloween ones where it says a limited supply, they were gone to 0 because he was giving them all away. And
Yeah.
now, like that one I was just looking at, Tricky Treats, it says that there's 50 remaining. So that, to me, that means 50 people died with them. And that
I
doesn't
don't
mean
I don't
we
think
won't be able to get them, but that means that they're there.
I think there was 50 remaining at the end of
Yeah,
Halloween. I don't think he
I-
gave all those away because those were virtuals.
Are you thinking of like a
I
refreshing
thought he
supply?
was giving them all away though.
Well, maybe.
Because there's the
I don't know.
possibility that it is a refreshing supply, like where it's like, we have, let's just say the number was 1,000, and if all of them were found and then someone died, there would be one back into the pool of the 1,000.
Well, yeah, I'm saying that it goes back to the pool, but then he said that they weren't going to be able to be found again. So I'm just saying,
Right.
died.
He's not going to
there
bring
they
them
are.
back from the dead. Like, that was part of the Medium article that he released for Halloween. It said Count Dracula is bringing back these items that you mortals carelessly lost or something, but
Right.
after this, they will not be brought back or something like that.
So that's what I took it as, is that people died with them and we just won't be able to get them again.
Fair.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really
So
know.
in 2
either.
years, Peppermint Pico could be worth like 10 million.
Well, like those don't have a limited supply shown though.
$100
The main ones do.
billion.
How much is that egg demon? Man, that's a first
Dude,
edition egg demon right
it's a
there.
first edition one, dude. We're not fucking around with this egg demon, okay? It's a mint. Spacing is great on the egg demons.
You can do a YouTube video like, I am taking the egg demon into a level. This has never been done in the last year.
Get
because of
ready,
the
folks.
rarity.
Just make these over
Huge
the top
flex.
hype videos about nothing, like accomplishing nothing. Like, I equipped the arrow piercer. That's the video's purpose. Like, like, don't forget to like and subscribe. I changed my outfit. Like, boom. It's like 8 videos right there. I got like 8 different skins. It's gonna be good. I think
It's gonna be good.
that's the new
There you
direction.
go.
We figured it out, boys. We cracked the code.
Little quick clips.
Yeah. Like, this guy's bullshit. Like, he keeps popping up though, because no one's making
Warden again, damn it.
Lost Relics shorts.
I thought Irem's supposed to drop stuff.
Yeah, I did too.
Fuck.
It doesn't. Not for us.
Fucking
Not for
lied
us,
to me,
man.
dude. It's bullshit.
How
man.
many? Jesus. That's 7 runs in?
I'm gonna end my stream, but I'm gonna
6
post
runs.
Jay's up over here.
Hey.
I gotta
appreciate it.
answer some emails and actually do some little bit of work, but I'll
Cool.
stay in the chat.
Sounds
But
good.
yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. Please hit that link. I'll be over in
Nice.
Jay's Twitch stream. When you
Appreciate
get
it.
over there, please follow him as well.
Much love,
Yeah.
much love. Thanks.
Much love, everybody. I hope you had a good weekend. We didn't get much, but we did get our blue gram. We got to try it out.
Oh, Anasty with the raid. Oh, snap.
Ho!
Thank you so much, Anasty.
Yeah, buddy. Thank you, everybody.
Perfect timing.
Well, yeah.
Hello, welcome.
we're measuring the new earning metrics, so we should have an idea about budgets
Right on, right
by
on.
the end of next week. But yeah, I will be on Jay's. Take the link, do it up. You know you need to.